You are one of the guys on the team making your first trip to New York for the NIT semifinal. What are you looking forward to the most about just being in Madison Square Garden or even being in the city in general?
I'm just looking forward to the atmosphere in New York. I heard it's a pretty neat place. The city never sleeps, so I think it's just be a fun atmosphere. I've never been there. It's my first time, and then Madison Square Garden, the lights are bright, so I mean, it should be a fun trip.
Has Coach Brown told you, are you guys going to get any time to go out and see any of the city, or is it all business all the time while you're up there?
I don't think he hasn't told us anything about sightseeing or anything like that. But I think we'll have some free time during the week to go and see some things in the city.
Yesterday, you got your first look at Clemson film. At first glance, what are the biggest challenges they present for you?
They're pretty strong defensively. He said they have a pretty strong defensive team, and then one of the guys on that team is he leads their team in all statistical categories. So we have to make sure we stop him and then everybody else, and also that the challenge to score offensively. So I think our defense will be able to contain them.
I was going to ask, that one guy, K.J. McDaniel, leads in points, rebounds, block shots, and he was ACC Defensive Player of the Year. Is he a bigger challenge for you on the defensive end or the offensive end?
He'd probably be a bigger challenge on defensive end, trying to contain him, because he's probably one of the best players we've seen this year. So I think that would be the hardest part for us, to just key in on him and try to make it a tough night for him.
Does he remind you of anyone in terms of his style and the challenges he's going to present for you guys?
I can't really think of anybody right now, but I mean, after we watch more film, I'll probably get a better view of who he reminds me of.
You guys obviously take a lot of pride in your defense. You mentioned Clemson is a strong defensive team. They're giving up 58 points a game. Do you see Tuesday night as being sort of a defensive slugfest?
I think it'll be a slugfest. I think both teams are going to have to dog it out on defensive end and try to just grind it out to get a win. And so whoever comes out as a tougher team will get the victory, hopefully us.
Ever since you guys got announced as the #1 seed in the NIT, people have been asking you and your teammates and Coach Brown about New York, about Madison Square Garden, and the answer's always been one game at a time. We got to play Irvine or LSU or Cal. Now that it's here, has it all sunk in? And have you sort of let yourself step back and realize, okay, now we've reached that goal?
I think I've reached part of our goal of getting to New York, but I think we still have unfinished business to do. We want to go there and win the whole thing. So I think it's sunk in that we made it to New York, but I think now it's time to actually realize that we're in the Final Four of the NIT and that we want to win it.
You're one of several guys who's never been to New York before. Do you worry about some of the guys sort of getting caught up in the excitement of the city and the arena? And what can you do to guard against that distraction?
I mean, I don't think we're really getting caught up in anything, because I really think the hardest game for us was last game, just trying to get to New York and everybody thinking about making it to Madison Square. So now that we're there, I think after a while we get used to it.